R. Kelly convicted. Yeah, we're live, salute to the chat. One Pap, you wanna come up here? You are more than welcome. So we can talk about Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly, Mr. Kelly, where are you? Yeah, I'm going live now. I'm so okay. Huh. So he was out here burning motherfuckers, giving people goddamn sexually transmitted diseases. Then on top of that, passing off girls like foot. Oh nah, bro. So is R. Kelly's music still gonna get played? That's why I want to know. Is y'all still gonna be funking R. Kelly or not? Yes or no? Like real spill, like let's figure this out because people gotta separate the man from the music, but the music gonna benefit the man, so you can't even listen to the music because the music gonna automatically get the nigga paid. So it's like if you don't support some shit, but you still listening to the man, it's like you kind of like wishy washy with it because if you're in for something, if it come from I don't give a fuck, bro. Nigga cross me or anybody around me, I'm not supporting that nigga. Period. So it's like if this person going around doing this to children now, we're talking about kids. If we was 12 with you now, right? Shout out to I Smoke Pop. He probably going live right now. Y'all shoot over there, fuck with my boy. You feel me? Probably going live. Got a little calling thing, whatever. Shout out Prince though. Shout out let me do my shout outs right fast. Shout out to Stepwin. Shout out to One Pop. Shout out to NBA. Shout out to shout out the whole YouTube, man. The ones I know, the ones I don't know, everybody in their respectable places, you feel me? Um, as I see by the title, and as I could, I'm pretty sure, a lot of people been seeing what's been going on, through the weeks with we know with everything with the discovery and yada yada yada, about the whole case. So now this man is convicted of the all five charges. Plus he's facing so now I also heard White 100 trying to justify the act of whatever happened. Now you talking about grown ass men getting grown women to partake in activities after whatever venue they were in. Now that and this is two different stories because we're talking about minors. We can't talk about adult shit when it come to kids. You feel me? You gotta separate that shit. It's different. That's not the same. So that's not an argument. White 100, you need to chill out, bro. Like, on God, man, I'm thinking a lot of shit. I'm thinking a lot of shit, bro. I'm thinking, I'm thinking. On one side, I think that the people that was, okay, man, the people that was in control, of the whole play, right? Now, being that this man can't read or write, so who's writing the checks? Who's facilitating the transfer of funds? Being that this man can't read or write, so who's going to the bank doing the deposits? And why aren't these people also in cuffs? I'm just trying to figure this out because if this man can't read or write allegedly, who is the co-conspirators in the situation? Because if it's a Rico and he's a ringleader, that means there's other charges coming down the line, right or wrong. Because most of the time when they locked up Treyway, they locked up everybody, right? They ain't just lock up certain people, especially when 6ix9ine snitch. So is Robert Kelly gonna snitch on who did what and help put him in that situation? Is R. Kelly gonna take the rap by himself, or is R. Kelly gonna do the little song word get lesser time, because each count comes with time. It's not all consecutive. You feel me? Like everything's consecutive. Everything's gonna run consecutive too. So each charge comes with time. So if you got 5 counts, and each one come with 5 to 15 or whatever the max is for that shit, right? For each charge, because each charge is a different charge. You got 5 different charges, and one of them is the same shit Brother Polite got. You feel me? Now look, what if Brother Polite down the line? You feel me? You feel me? Come on now, like think about it. Like, what about the other people? Like, if Robert Kelly could not read or write, why is he the only one that's on the? You feel me? You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, it's more charges. It's more charges. It's more. He got more shit on. So he's not out of the wood yet. This is just one piece of it. It's a whole another piece coming down. It's, so this might be a boost to his reputation, to his catalog. It's great music. But he still did this shit. He still did this. So my next question is, okay, being that R. Kelly has been convicted of this, and y'all cancel everybody else for doing fucked up shit, are they gonna cancel R. Kelly, or is there more people down the line that's gonna get caught up too? Because they're hitting everybody with Ricos, and people don't even understand what Ricos are. Okay, it does not have to just be an organization. You feel me? It could be you could be contributing to illegal acts, and they'll hit you with a RICO based off of how you move in your organization. Right or wrong, I'm just saying, like, you feel me? You gotta think about this shit logically. But this is not La La Land. This is motherfucking real. You gotta think about this shit logically, man. This shit stupid, bro. And then R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 15. That nigga was guilty then. So he already sealed his fate by having that marriage license. You feel me? He sealed his fate then. But that marriage license faked her age at 18 when she was 50. The people that facilitated that, or how it happened, they would have to be included in this situation too. Because if that's the case, then how are these underage girls getting in these clubs? So somebody has to be providing these. That could be anything. You feel me? It's the only one out. You know, 1 2 1 2 sound check, sound check. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Type of one in the chat if you can hear me. All right. So this boy, this nigga R. Kelly was guilty when he married Aaliyah. Whoever facilitated that marriage, they need to go down too. So the minister that married them, he needs to go down. The one that testified. The who else? Who else? Everybody that played a part needs to go down. Let's just play it. Let's just play it like that. Just be on the safe side. And then what a lot of people are doing is they're victim shaming because they're like, oh well, the parents and what about the kids and that, and they had free will and you feel me and another thing that Wack 100 said was he was like, oh well, y'all doing all this, going to jobs and all that. If you got a sugar daddy or a paymaster, they're normally taking care of all of that, so you ain't even finna go nowhere, and then you ain't. If you're in a sex cult, you ain't thinking about it. He thinking about it like, oh, it's just a regular situation. Like, if it's allegedly a sex cult, do you know what that is? That means you're having sex with multiple people at the same time. You feel me? So it's a lot of orgies and all type of dumbass shit. You feel me? That that us regular people that have intercourse with one man and one woman, or you feel me, two women and one, like okay, all that, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is the facts of the matter is the man that got charged. So what else is that coming down the line from Mr. R. Kelly? Pap, if you wanna come up here, you can. I'll let you co-pilot this because you really been following this whole case. Like for real, you really been following this. And I feel better if you could, co-pilot this a little bit. Cause I know I ain't even give you the opportunity since the last time. You feel me? That's the meat right there. You can come up with any time. Come with your excellence. Being that you know more on this subject. You feel me? Only wrong and right is right. We gonna get it right. Baby. We gonna get it right. Everybody gotta come on one accord, man. You feel me? And actually try and make 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 this world a better place for the kids, bro. It's not about us. It's not about how we feel. It's about the future. You feel me? Like this really is a victory for all victims, even though the judgment might you might feel like okay, yeah, well somebody lied or whatever, but they don't take away the fact of the real victims. You feel me? So I guess a little bit of justice is better than no justice, but we'll just have to see what else comes down the line. Because if R. Kelly, I mean, even though they say he can't read or write, I'm pretty sure he ain't dumb enough to motherfucker take that rap by himself. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't, especially if I wasn't the one facilitating. I mean, if you know how to read or write, how could you know the laws of the land and who's teaching him this stuff? You feel me? If his management was supposed to be like covering all parts of him excelling in his business or him being the best artist that he could be, why not put him in a position where he could have educated himself. But at the same time, that's his fault because he wasted his money on not educating himself into the in the reading, writing, whatever. And if he couldn't read or write, who was writing his music? That's another question. If the man couldn't read or write, how was he writing his music? Or that was the only thing that he knew how to write was someone, or he just knew the pronunciations of the song, or was he just freestyling when he was singing the songs, or was those songs given to him and by him? I don't know. Him breaking some type of a pact with the devil. He's being punished or something. I don't know, but I mean, like, this man was in front of Gail King crying. Tagging me, they coming after me. Who? Who killing you? Come on up here, and we're gonna welcome to the stage, everybody. We're gonna welcome to the stage, Miss Pat, Miss Pappy Pat. Hold on, let me get it right.
You so silly. You so silly.
What it is, what it is,
Hi,
what it is.
yeah. What it do? What it do? How are you? How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Hmm, that's good. That's,
About time. We done linked up on this bit.
you ain't hunting down good enough. Your hunting skills is terrible.
And I done seen you. I seen you plenty of times.
I
I just don't hop on. I be
don't know
ducked
why
off.
not. But you know you always welcome to hop on there. Don't I know you'll get up there and run your mouth with me. You see, I've worked with a bunch of
Yeah,
people that just will not. They do not want to hop on up there. A lot of people just want to be quiet about things, so and I
yeah,
understand that. But let me tell you
yeah.
what got me a little bit heated with the Black Americans before we do the R. Kelly thing. This is what got me
All right,
so
go
heated.
ahead.
My years of growing up, right? You start hearing about, the reparation, the reparation, and the reparation.
Right,
And they
right,
owe us, and they owe us. But yet then we never seem to can't outsmart them at all, no matter what it is. And I'm like, do a lot of black people realize that once the reparation came about and your
right,
ancestors passed on, right? So you got
right,
payouts that is sitting in the air is there to be paid out, right? But after so
right.
many years had went by, the calculation that they had for the Black Americans population.
It's in the trillions. It's in the trillions.
But listen, those people are gone, so it's stuck at that number, right? But then once that, I think it was like 19, I want to say 45, somewhere up in there, right? We started to grow again. And our numbers became astronomously large. How did they calculate us? By the social securities and birth certificates, by birth, right?
Yeah, the bond, by
We're
the bond, the bond.
we started to repopulate after our ancestors, right? But the number is so enormous right now. The government doesn't want to ever bring that issue back up on payouts to people from Florida, or where our ancestors mostly migrated
Hey,
from,
but look
right?
though. Hey, but look though. Hey, but look though. Guess what? Hey, you know about that now? Okay, you know about 9/11, right? And that Nazara Act, right?
Mhm.
Now,
Mhm.
if 9/11 would have never happened, they was gonna get rid of the whole Fed and everything, and then Fed was, they gotta pay us anyway. They gotta pay us. They gotta pay us. Yeah, that's why motherfuckers. All these distractions is really distracting us from
That's
that.
it. As long as they can keep
From that,
distracting us,
the
as long
the
as they can
Nazara
keep
Act. Look that
throwing
shit up, bro. That shit finna happen, bro. It's
and
finna happen, bro.
and throwing
They gotta
small
talk about it.
little
Ain't
I
nobody
like to
been talking
call
about them reparations. Everybody done gave
but
up and
because
woo
they
so
throw us little doggy treats out here. Feed them this.
Yeah, the
They'll be
little
happy
yeah,
for a little
they
while.
gave us the
Feed them
stimulus,
this.
check and
Exactly.
everybody shut up. They gave
So
us a little stimulus check and everybody shut up.
when I watch this case, and then you have the George Floyd and you have the Trayvon, all of these people, right? It's like that was our time right now to switch it around. You know what? We're not going after our black people until you give us what we want. And they know if they give us that money control, they'll lose. They'll lose out here. And they're never going to give it up to us. So let them fight against one another. As throughout me watching the whole R. Kelly situation unfold, whatever, I'm looking at I'm like, you guys, you all don't get it. Y'all do not get what these people are doing. And but I don't know. I was shocked. I was really shocked. About the verdict. Very, very shocked at it. I hear the discrepancies. I hear the contradictions and the unbalanced told stories and everything. But I wasn't there at the same token. So I have to keep that in mind and realize that you can't go into a fight with feelings, right? But what I don't understand is this is what got me confused when they started doing the what is it, the Mann Act with the girls traveling, over to wherever he was and blah blah blah. And you got one of the employees or whatever asking for the IDs, making sure that they were 18. And if this is what the ID said that this is what they were, I that's that one there caught me breathless right there because you do go by what a person tells you to do. So how they tricked up on this whole enterprise thing, a man cannot run a whole company. But of course, you got your prosecution coming saying that he used the company enterprise to run a criminal sexual act encounter to pleasure himself and not for business. So this was a whole entanglement here of oh my God. And I don't agree with you on that Aaliyah shit. I think if her mom and daddy was there and she got married and blah 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 and he got married, well, you know what? The government didn't do nothing about it then. It's called a fuck it consent. Oh well. Oh well. Oh wait a minute. Let me disconnect from my Bluetooth. Hold on. Okay. All right. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Okay. I had to disconnect. Sorry about that.
yeah,
It's pretty much damn if you do and damn if you don't. If you don't, there is one law that definitely needs to be put in play out here, and that is female present themselves under false pretense, under false identification and stuff. I think that they as well, if they go to juvenile, you going somewhere because you can't play the law into your favor when you feel like it. That's not cool.
yeah. Yeah, it definitely should be a penalty for lying about your age, or you feel me? That's like them the fraud. Like,
That's not
you
cool.
really
It's
can't.
not
It's not
cool.
fraud, but like
Yeah,
it's,
but what
it's,
do you think about all of these females coming in as they girlfriends? Ew. They kept saying we girlfriends. And what? Because R. Kelly has a mustache and a beard, it's not okay, huh?
right. Then it's on the
No.
parents too. It's on some of the parents too, because a lot of them present their daughters to R. Kelly. That's a whole nother situation.
Uh,
So like with that being said, it's sad. It's sad because it's a divide within all of this. because like everybody falling victim to the distraction, but they ain't really seeing the bigger picture. They ain't seeing the
Mm,
bigger picture.
yeah.
Like all they doing is desensitizing the masses, so y'all gonna see it over and over and over and over to the point where
Uh,
now they trying to normalize older men being with younger women. You feel me?
yeah.
Particularly minors. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, uh, then another thing you need to address the dark web because you know a lot of this stuff is on the dark web.
So what are you thinking now? Because you and I both, I mean, well, I know, there's no appeal that's going to happen that fast. According to my recollections, you'll have 14 days or so to file it, but, you know, like, what are you thinking? Yeah.
Okay, 14 days to file what?
An appeal, and that's just wow.
I mean, shit. I feel like they're gonna probably have like it's probably gonna come out as a new trial. And he gonna get less in charge, less of time. They're gonna reopen it. You gonna go for it. But if it's on them to accept it or not. Yeah. So what we just gotta see.
Ooh, this was a long run, and so many people. Okay, well, you spoke on a lot of other people, should be going down as well. I see that too. I do. I really do.
Yeah, look, if it's in Rico, think about it. If it's in Rico, that means you're the ringleader. So then that means there's other people that's gonna be going down the line. Just
Uh,
look at 6ix9ine and Treyway. What happened with 6ix9ine and Treyway? It was a whole enterprise. So just because y'all don't see the enterprise doesn't mean it's not an enterprise. Because y'all gotta understand, our Kelly is an LLC, so that's an enterprise. That's where the enterprise comes from. R. Kelly is not just like a regular person. That's a whole nother LLC. You feel me? Come on, man. Like that's an entity. You feel me?
yeah.
In their terms, you feel me? Like, cause when you're going to court and all that, man, a lot of that shit. Appreciate the shit. Like a lot of this is
Do you see?
a
Do
lot of
you
this
think
is
that?
just like when you go to court, it's like you gotta pay attention to the laws. And a lot of it is dealing with more with the seat. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I mean, like when they talk about trafficking and yada yada yada, like once you go international, yeah, that's when it becomes trafficking. So when you're thinking about your neighborhood, this man had access to the world, so ain't no
Uh,
telling how many victims it was. That's like some Epstein shit. You feel me?
yeah, but
Ain't this the same shit they hit Epstein with? Or yes or no? What happened to Epstein?
yeah,
Epstein
I don't know.
disappeared, right?
I'll
Epstein disappeared,
disagree.
right? Come on,
We're
man. They
talking
finna knock
about
his ass
we're
off.
talking
They
about
finna
the
knock R. Kelly
level.
ass off. Then they finna clone that nigga, bro. Alright, bet.
We're
Bet. Y'all
talking
wanna
about
bet
the
R. Kelly gonna come
level.
out looking different? Just like Bill Cosby and Young and Gucci,
Now,
all
if
of them.
it was more
If they
people, and
don't, if
you're
they
talking
don't,
about
if
it
they
was
if
more.
they don't clone that man, they finna MK Ultra him.
If it was more people and the height that this man was with allegedly how much money that he had, more people would have came at him just like Epstein and him. It would have been a whole bunch more.
Yeah, but ain't R. Kelly allegedly broke? So why would a motherfucker come out?
Allegedly. So what happens to his?
Allegedly he's broke, but who knows? He might have his money hit.
Okay, so why?
If you was R. Kelly and you was out here doing wrong or you allegedly doing wrong, would you hide your money? Wouldn't you hide your money? Let's just say for a rainy day, allegedly. Allegedly, let's just say that. I mean,
Allegedly, everybody been took.
everybody playing R. Kelly like he's stupid, but he can't be. Cause he was, you feel me? He was damn near the king of goddamn R&B. You feel me? So he can't be that damn dumb.
Well, then
So
how do you justify for a lot of people taking his money without him knowing it? Then
I don't justify that. I don't justify that. I don't justify that at all. I don't justify that at all. But I mean, ignorance is bliss, bro. Ignorance is bliss. If you're that naive to let them steal from you, then you deserve it. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna be you the cash cow and you steal it from me. Ain't no way. I don't care, bro. I'm watching.
there's
I'm watching every dollar that come out of my pocket right now. So what makes me think when I become rich or you feel me?
okay. So and then
To that
you
height.
spoke you spoke on as well, like with like the government saying with the little girls, and I get it. They're trying to use the ages of when the girls that actually lied about their age. So I don't know. I think if I was on the jury, I'm just saying there's no way you're going to sit here and tell me that you brought a fake ID to a grown man to say, the different ages of what was what. And there's no way that's a automatically like, well, no, you purposely set this man up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was, bro. Look, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. Now that I think about it, like from your perspective, they set him up. They set him up, and I feel like, but that doesn't excuse being that he didn't know whatever. Like at the end of the day, if I'm the money, I'm not gonna put myself in a compromising situation. Like
But
I'm
he
at work.
told
He at
you
work. He
he
here to
told
work.
you in the world on the Gayle King show that I did not do this shit. Did you not believe him? Why wouldn't you not believe him?
He looked at convincing. He looked at convincing. He definitely looked at convincing.
Make me
And then
understand why you would not
you know
believe
how the
him.
media work.
Is it because of what happened in 2002
What happened in 2002?
when he went through the trial with that alleged girl with that darn pee crack?
Oh, yeah, I
You
remember
could,
that.
you wouldn't think that half of the world out here who is against him, the government and well, a lot of people is just out to get him because of his acquittal from the 2002, because that's what they coming back with in this Chicago case. You know,
Yeah, but then he get convicted in New York.
so I mean, and if you say yes to
Yeah,
that,
he
then
got
I'm gonna
convicted
have
in
to
New York.
say that
He got
a lot of
convicted in
people
New
have
York
to
shit.
be held
I don't think
responsible
it
out
was
here
Chicago shit,
because your
right?
past is your future. Your past condemns your future. But we're not supposed to be judging people based on their past like that. Like, no. And with this security case going on, I didn't see no little girl. So I'm like, you know what? No, I got to rock and roll with this one right here. I ain't seen no little girls. I saw young women that present themselves at legal age for what was required within the state limits. But now he's convicted on charges of moving women from over there to over here for monetary and sexual gain. Really?
Right, right. I feel
So I don't know. It's just I know that America is pretty torn between this, but I look at it in a different direction right now. And his is not the first case. Like I said, you had the George, and you had Trayvon, and you had Sandra, all these people, right? But what do? They bring us together to go against our own people. And for us to sit there and say, well, you know what? 100 and something years per count, something wrong with the law, especially if you done got released of how many people on freaking rape charges in because of the COVID and shit. This is bullshit. And to top that off, if they came after R. Kelly on this, which is the same laws of what Trump they was trying to do on Trump, are they gonna bring Trump in now? Are they gonna bring Trump in? He's got
Yeah.
mega millions.
You,
Can't do that though
you
because
got a
Trump
point now. You got
supports
a point now. Go ahead, Pat.
this.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's crazy, you know. And I'm only voicing my opinion because of the things that I read and what I saw, not you know, per se. I mean, not being up in here, but I don't think I see someone of that level, and maybe I don't know if I'm lying by it or not, that knows that when you're in trouble with something of what he did in 2002, and then you get the case that you would bring yourself out here to do anything. I only wish, this is what I wish, that he would have as many as girlfriends as he chose to have, legal with the age, and ran a show just like Hef Hubner. Then what would everybody have said? What do you said then? But because he kept stayed to privatize his life, it's a mystery. Oh my God, he did that. I wish that he would have ran a show just like Hef Hubner. Then what the white people gonna say? What are you gonna say then? What are the black people gonna say? He publicized it all. That's what I wish he'd have done. He could have made more millions off of doing shit like that. They do, but I think that the government is wrong this time. I really do. I feel like that they're wrong. I think that they're wrong. I think that you don't get to have a bunch of women who's living in his camp or running to him and going to the concerts, and then and with the same tongue claiming that you were in love with him and you was his girlfriend and you wanted this, and the minute you walk through the door he gives you the rules of how he chooses to run his life. But because things didn't work out the way you planned, which was probably them wanting to be that wife, and us women, we get jealous. You can't have a bunch of black poverty women all wrapped up in one snowball thinking that jealousy is not going to kick off. Somebody's going to want their hair done. Somebody going to want to sleep with you that night. Somebody going to want to go to the movies. They start whispering to each other. The bitterness and the anger comes in, and you know what? Two of them, oh, this shit ain't right. You know what? Now is let's get into action. Let's do these things. Let's do these things. The government now has said that you don't get to have rules that you can make upon yourself on whether if it's a sexual pleasure or other. But I believe that the ages, this is just my belief, was checked. I really do. I do, but I wasn't there. I can only go by what I believe and what my heart feel on this. But all these years, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. If you ask me, I would have called time served on it. I do, for the simple fact because of these women came with him with false ID that they in love with him too. They were okay with the shopping. They were okay with the cars. They were okay with everything that he did. And I'll tell you another thing. I also believe that when when the parents came out, I do believe that Azrael, this was a whole set up from her from the very beginning with this fake ass "I
Yeah.
love you" shit, and all because of the parents could not get they deal that they wanted to, so
Right.
that they can capitalize and build in their life. I do.
Right. Fact.
And when you have all of these different entanglements on how these relationships evolved with lies, bigotry, whole
Right.
bunch of shit, then you know what?
Right.
Time
People was
him
being
on that.
conniving.
time on it, and then they're gonna get hit with it as well. You're not gonna get everything that you want. We can't please you because you guys play a part in this, or you do it like how you say it. Go get everybody else. Period. That's how I feel. Go get
Very
everybody else.
shady. Salute shady.
Go get everybody else. But I'm also just disgusted with the Black Americans because you hear a lot of people saying what we should do, what we should do. And those words are easy to say, easy to say. Nobody has not started up another Million Man March or nothing. I see they got Ohio has this new Black Panther movement over there. But what is this for justice? For justice for what? Break the government down by going back after that goddamn reparation out here.
Hell
Million
yeah, cause see,
there.
look, if you go for the money, then they can't do it. They don't have all them extra funds to do all
And
the fuck shit that they're doing.
exactly.
Cause you cutting it on funds.
I'm like, when are people going to really understand what we are the people mean? Because we the people. Our black and it never will be until everybody stand as one, like Martin Luther King said. And I hated that they use that. They're using that out there. But if we don't unite as one, even if we are wrongdoing each other right now, what we gonna have to say is okay. Right, right, we can fight. We got
Right.
to go,
Right.
but we can't get to give each other. Black people is broke. Fuck is you fighting each other for?
Right.
The people up there is the one with the money. Why you not fighting them?
Right.
I cannot understand
Yeah,
to
bro.
save my soul.
I never understood why would you rob your neighbor if y'all in the same damn neighborhood, same damn tax bracket. You feel me? Like, go cross the
Mm-hmm.
bridge and go across the bridge and go hit them $1 million houses. I bet you ain't gonna run into they shit. I bet you ain't gonna run into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
y'all call
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
goons though. Y'all real goons. Y'all real robbers, but y'all robbing each other
Yeah.
though. That's the dumbest shit ever. That ain't gangster. Ain't
Exactly.
shit
It makes no
gangster
sense.
about that
We
shit. You
fight.
you killing you killing yourself, but y'all gangster though. Come on, bro. Ain't nothing thug about
Yeah.
that. People don't
You
even
know
know
what?
what thug really stand for though. That's the
This
part though.
this case right here, I was really, really expecting another because they saying that R. Kelly habitual pedophile and all of this shit, and this shit don't stop today.
It's
It's
and
another one
all
tomorrow
it is,
with another
is
young
you
lady,
all it
another
is
young
change.
girl, and another young girl. If in their eyes that it don't look right for one man to have multiple women, then you shut that shit down, balance it. You balance it and check every fucking thing out here. You can't have your tomato over here and over there is tomatoes. No. It doesn't work that way, but we're fighting the wrong people. We fight ourselves, and if any of them were victims, okay. But I get really upset at the other people who claim that they were victims and they were assaults. They were assaulted, but then to use one scenario thinking it's not going to heal you. If you ain't healed in the last 20 years and all of a sudden you got this big R. Kelly case out and because he was found guilty, what makes you think that that's going to heal you too? You ain't been healed. You ain't going to never heal. So why use that? But this is just black people thinking at the lower level. And I was like, no, people, we got to fight the other people. I expect for a law, but they're not going to do it. It
They're
should
not
be
gonna
passed.
do it, but
They're going
see,
to do
look,
it.
at the end of the day, I had proposed the scenario, right? Now
Hmm.
let's just think about it. Let's just think about it in a hypothetical now. let's say if we was to get rid of the government and we was going to govern ourselves, let's say, let's take over all of this shit. Take all of them. Take okay, because everything was bought and paid for with our money, so therefore that means everything is ours, right? Right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, if everything is ours or was bought with our money, so that means everything belongs to us. That means land, resources, all that shit. So, but what's wrong with us is we won't come together. But let's just say we come together and we take this shit. And we and
We
we and
we gonna kill each other over that, even if they do give it to us.
yeah, but I'm just saying, okay, we would have to police ourselves though. But at the end of the day, if somebody kills somebody, a motherfucker gonna have to go back to the old days and bitch all with your head. You feel me? But it would have to be in public. It wouldn't be in private. You feel me? Like we would have to go back to
Uh-huh.
like how they do it on the island, bro. Like when when some fucked up happened in one of them small communities, they having a whole bitch
Yeah,
ass going into the town, bitch. Like back in the
yeah.
old days, when they was beheading the witches and shit. You feel me? Come on, man. I'm just saying. Or witch hunts, whatever. You feel me? Like public humiliation, bitch. We finna put your ass on trial. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I see
Yeah,
why you say
here,
I see why you say we'll kill each other. I see why you say we'll kill each other because it ain't gonna. Everybody want to be a chief, but don't nobody want to be an Indian, bro. And
each
that's the
other.
problem.
We always will be against each other. If the white men don't give it to us, doesn't matter because we got to get it any kind of way that we can. They know they going to get it from the white man. You know, did you hear how this judge was constantly shutting down R. Kelly? She just came out. She put out rules about what the kids can do. So there was no way for them to produce a juror any evidence of really not going on. They didn't have a chance of doing it. She did not allow them. And I'm pretty sure that they had plenty evidence. When you be shocked to hear them say, we know that the song.
Hello, hey, pop back in, Pop. You popped out. Pop back in, Pop. Hit the link. Pop, left. Go ahead.
Keep in mind, this that they threw in
Yeah, you
there.
back. You
Do
back.
not balance that with my opinion, a racist country out here, right? But it's a different time to what here we have over here.
Hey, Pop.
You
Pop. You
know,
breaking up.
what
Pop. You breaking up.
testimony, the defense was able to do some of it, not with all. If the defense would have had adequate amount of time, as the prosecution had, I that the defense would have pulled this off. They were not allowed to put up a defense like they could. And you know that that defense had probably had a whole bunch of shit back there to be working with, but she wasn't allowing it. She wasn't allowing it. When they said 4 hours, a 4 hour deliberation off of a 30-day freaking testimonies, are you kidding me? Do you know how long it to need to deliberate to come back with a not guilty because they needed to that jury went back there and they proved not shit. He sat there and remember everything of what these prosecutors were saying. And since they stories ran with similarity, they went back there and found this man guilty that fast. It's bullshit, ill.
Come back, Pop. Come back.
Guilty on and not guilty on. So they wasn't even able to ask the who, what, when, where's, and why's pertaining each witness that came on the stand. She
Yeah, they ain't
literally
get. They ain't get to do a cross examination. That's what you saying.
And
They ain't get to,
they
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 ain't get
did,
to,
but it wasn't to the level of what they needed to do because she kept shutting them down.
damn.
She kept shutting them down. Do I believe that they had what they needed to have to get to persuade the juror or to let the juror know that these women are definitely not telling the truth because we have this, we can show you this, we can play this for you. They didn't get that shot. They didn't get that.
Mm.
They didn't get it. And that's what frustrated me in, listening to the transcripts and listening, to the media with what is going on inside of the courtroom. And I'm sitting there tapping my fingers. Okay, I know the defense got more shit to say, but every time you turn around, it was a sidebar. And what did she do? Move on. Move on. Sustain. It's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I don't know.
They definitely railroaded the man, bro. But
They
like I said,
railroaded. They
they railroaded.
railroaded him
They
good.
railroaded
I would have
the
let
fuck
him
out of
go. I'm gonna tell you that. I would have let him go on two factors that I would have made up in my mind to do so. The first one was Jocelyn. The government and they allowed these parents to come out and say, well, he's a monster. He's holding these women as a coat. He's doing this. And the
yeah,
government who was supposed to protect. If you're gonna go in there, I don't give a crap how old these women were. If they were in danger, why in the fuck did you leave one of them there? They should have snatched
right,
her out. But so
right.
how much danger were they in?
They must
I
have.
would have let him go on
They
that.
couldn't. They
Y'all
couldn't.
failed.
They
Yep.
couldn't have been. They couldn't have been in danger because y'all entrusted him in the first place. If y'all
The
if
second
y'all
reason,
bring if you was a parent as a caring and loving parent, if you felt like your child was in danger, you would have never left your child there. Period.
and the second reason, I'm not gonna have a bunch of I don't women, girl, whatever they are, and you can't tell me because we all know what love is at 15, 16, 17, because it's the feeling that flows through your body. Infatuation. I love you. You know at some level of
Yeah,
what it is.
everybody know
I
that.
didn't heard
Everybody know
every
that.
single one of them talk about being his girlfriend
That goddamn
until
puppy
they
love.
know this. You
That goddamn puppy love a
women
motherfucker,
that
bro.
was in love and that was your that's what you gonna get. Because if I come to your house ill and I tell you that I'm in love with you and I'm in your house and you tell me that this is your office, I wouldn't like for you to be going up in there because my private stuff is up in there. I'm going to respect that. I can't go in your office. That's
Right.
just period. But because they couldn't condone his rules, they was too harsh. He's not there all the time. He's locking things away. He's got people there to see to your needs, taking you to go get your hair done, taking you to get this, putting you in the finest clothes. You can't walk beside him looking like a damn bum, and he's a damn
Hell
celebrity.
no.
He got
No.
people out there protecting them in case they really get kidnapped or whatever. These were unsatisfied, jealous, bitter girlfriends, and I cannot condone that. I just cannot do it. That man would have went
No, you
home
can't
to
even call
that
him a
ill.
girlfriend. You can't even call him a girlfriend. You might well call him groupies. Shit. You might well just call him groupies. Shit. Call him what it is.
No,
What's up,
this
Chief
is
Toad?
what
Hey, you
this
can
is
hop up
what
here if
they
you want to, my
were
G.
claiming.
You can hop
They
up here if you want to, my G. What's up, Truth? And just kicking it.
That's my
Let me post.
man. That's Robert. I see the back of his head. And then now you coming over here, and the next minute he this to you. He did this to you. No,
Right.
no, you can't do that. You can't do
He
that.
want
You can't do
he
that.
want your
I'm
man. He
I'm
want your
I'm
man to
letting them
begin
out
with.
because they all played on these emotions out here. Get out of here. So you answer me this. You tell me what is it that government help show the younger women out here with the girls doing what they did to him because they manipulated on him as well. We could say that let's call it mutual. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. They said they manipulate the government has now told the younger girls out here because I didn't see none of them come on TV yet to say, listen here, girls, you cannot go in there with fake IDs. If the man looks older than you, they're happy. You ain't got no business up in their face. I don't care if they whistle to you and they give you your number. You drop the fucking number on the ground and you keep the fuck moving. They ain't nobody coming out here to teach the young girls that shit. They just, oh, we gonna protect the girls. When? After they go in there because they starstruck, because they saw money
Right,
signs. Now you want to stop them.
right,
Stop them before they go in there. Teach that shit.
right. But they ain't trying to teach that shit. They want more fans. They want more victims. They want more situations like this. Because
And
you
more
gotta
money. Now
understand.
you
You gotta understand. The beast gotta get fed. The beast gotta get fed. You gotta
okay?
understand. This is a
So
this is
little, you
this is
what
a
do you suppose
monster.
the
This is a
government
monster
gonna
we
do with
living
all of his
in.
money?
This is a
What
monster
do
we living in. The
you
beast gotta get fed.
what are they gonna do with the government now? What are they gonna do with
You said,
up, right? And then another man get to sit in here for 100 years and
mm,
lawsuit out for herpes, right? Well, it's just get over. She never from Tony. They remember. So when you be mad, why people ain't yelling at the Me Too fucking movement because they need to pay them. Robert ain't got no more money now. Remember? But they talk these women into doing these fucking lawsuits. Who's gonna pay them?
right. Facts.
Who's gonna pay them? They use these women, your government use these women just as well as they saying
Hey, come back in, pal. You breaking up.
sexual pleasure. The own government called the black girls this. And I don't believe none of them really wanted to testify. I believe that they forced all of these women to do this because they needed a win because of them being bitter from their 2002 trial. And then the Me Too women group. They just pushed
Yeah.
this whole guy. They did. Like this is crazy. It's really crazy. So I don't know. I need two laws out here. One, a man cannot now have multiple girlfriends. Two, we gonna need machines to check ID to make sure that they ain't fake enough. We need a handheld thing.
Right.
Put that shit in the phones now, since they can put all type of apps and shit in the phone. I'm gonna need that to happen. And three, the
Mm-hmm.
young women who cannot turn away from any grown man that may whistle at you and hand you their number or whatever, and you go along with it. Then 1 minute you his girlfriend, your ass is going to juvenile or you going to jail too. Pick your struggle,
Right.
because you ain't having no cake and ice cream out here. That shit don't work.
Yeah.
But that's how we
You can't be
ended up
going
in
out here trying to trap people, dog.
entrapment. Exactly.
Yeah, you can't be going around trying to trap people, dog. That's everybody.
So
Everybody ain't smart. Everybody ain't smart. You feel me? So
yeah, I know.
just because you feel like you got your adult, don't mean you gotta go ahead and you feel me play them stupid.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just crazy. This was one
Yeah, you good.
crazy
You
day.
good. Hello, hello, Shady. You good?
Yeah,
You straight?
Shady
You
good.
straight?
I see you. Hey, Shady. I
I
see
ain't
you.
tripping. I
But,
ain't tripping.
there is no in this situation for nobody because the government still going to control the money, the power. They're going to
Yeah,
control the life.
money,
Don't you
power,
know?
respect. That's all it's about. Money, power, respect. Who got the money? The government. So who gonna get the respect? Come on, man. Yeah, y'all talk shit about the government, but y'all respect them. Y'all ain't gonna go break no laws. And then y'all gonna talk shit about the people that do break
Yeah.
the law, so y'all got something to talk about at work. Why you motherfucking complying with the law? So I
Yeah.
ain't
Shady says
woo.
that she just, she kind of heard that as that Joy may be engaged to R. Kelly. I don't know if that's
Well,
a good idea because
well,
R.
yeah.
Kelly
If
just
they,
picked
if
up a
they, if
whole
they
bunch of hits.
engage, if they engage, hey,
Yeah,
best
but
of
what do
luck
you
to them
think?
too.
Do
Hey,
you
best of
think that
luck to
that was
them
a
too.
good
Hey,
idea?
if it is, hey, if that's what they want to do, my G, who am I to tell them what to do? That's their life. You feel me?
No, but you also got to be smart about that though, Il, because okay, let's just say that he does get out, let's say parole or something, right? And you marry him, they're going to find him, and if they find him, oh, yeah, that's a marital debt together, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
If she
Oh
married
yeah, yeah,
him,
yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's.
if she
Oh yeah,
married
yeah,
him
yeah, yeah,
before
yeah.
he
That's
gets
it. That's
out,
it.
then he
He
gets
gon'
released.
nah, that ain't even. I don't think she should. I don't think she should. I don't think that'll be a good
I
idea.
say just stay engaged for right now. I don't know about the married thing. I don't because those
Allegedly,
laws
allegedly.
are
Let's
tricky
let's just put that
with
alleged out there, cause I don't want to. You feel me? I don't want them to be like, oh, you spreading
yeah,
misinformation. Woo de woo. You know they fought with my channel last time,
no,
cause I was
no,
on here
Richard,
talking.
no, she, no, she
No, I ain't.
said she, on the word on
I
you
ain't talking
still use the
about her.
word
I'm
on
just
curse.
saying.
So that
I'm just YouTube strike my channel. I don't know who YouTube strike my shit.
you got a strike. Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
shit, them
geez,
motherfuckers, bro. Look, bro, them people been fucking with my shit, bro. You know, I'm motherfucker. I'm outspoken.
yeah, you be deep in all that other that high tech stuff, boy.
So
I'm like,
like,
okay.
they hit my shit, and you know what I was talking about on that topic.
Mm.
I was talking about the Rona and shit. You feel me? And they was like, "Oh, you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, let's put that allegedly shit out there, man. Fuck out. I ain't saying it is. I ain't saying it is, and it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. You feel me? Woo de
This,
woo.
this just my opinion.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
These are just
So
our
whatever.
opinions over here. We're not saying that's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, this is not facts. This is not factual. You feel me? We're just talking. We're just talking. You feel me? I just want y'all to know that, no smoke. Matter of fact, I'm finna smoke, but ain't no smoke. You feel me?
And you know, yeah, nowadays, them, like, do you already know how much the attorneys now? We know that some attorneys are 80% white. That's another way when woman.
Mm,
This is a good percentage off of it. 10%. So
mm,
I don't know. I don't know. I just, that's just my opinion. I feel that on the transfer due to the fact that all these testimonies were wicked ones. Some of them could not be proved. 80% of it was hearsay. 80% of it was hearsay.
mm,
It was hearsay.
mm.
And if you want to blame anybody, the police had been to his home
Multiple times. Yeah, multiple times.
he looks so good for the back.
Oh shit, I got another
That's your
guess.
baby. That's the
Oh
one you got.
shit, I got
It
another
comes with
guess.
rules,
Oh
a little bit
shit.
of regulation, a little bit of luck, and every damn thing else. Relationship is like a pie. You cut it and cut it 8 times. You dealing with a whole bunch of damn shit in a relationship, and one of them could possibly be another goddamn woman, especially a celebrity. You know niggas ain't faithful out here. Shit. You know it.
Shit, I am. I don't know
Mm-mm.
what the fuck. I don't know what to talk about, pal.
Your ass ain't
I
faithful.
don't
Quit
condone.
lying.
I don't condone in what the industry condone.
Mm-hmm.
They condoning all that promiscuous stuff.
Mm-mm. Well, that's my opinion, sweetheart. I would have let him go based on the two little instances that I gave you. That man would have got a not guilty plea because you're not finna come in here and play games with the government on nobody freaking life. If you didn't like it, the ones that was leaving and coming and going, what you had? Holly Calhoun, ill. She left 12 times. What
Yeah,
you
and she
keep
came back.
coming back
She
for?
came back all times. She came back all times. She came back all
So what
times.
you keep coming back
So
for?
she was free.
You ain't that damn manipulated and brainwashed to keep
She
coming
was
back
free,
to get
bro.
your ass
She
whooped.
was free
Who
to
do
come
that?
and go as she wanted. So
Yeah,
that's
all of
not
this
that's
woman.
not that's not that's not a slave. That's not nobody that was in trouble, because if she was in trouble, he wouldn't have let her go nowhere.
Nope,
When
not at
somebody
all.
when somebody get kidnapped, or took away from their family, they don't get to
Yeah.
call them and check on them and do all that extra shit, bro. Like, come on, man. You don't get no
It's like,
fucking no
Rhonda
fucking
Page.
courtesy call like you
Rhonda.
in jail, nigga. You say
Rhonda
what?
Page. She out at this man's mansion climbing over his walls, riding around his house all day. Are you serious? I don't even know why. I kind of should have picked up the phone and called her fucking stalking on her ass. I remember them people was up there doing that to Michael Jackson to try to get into the Neverland. And what did they do? They was having them people arrested. Like, you can't do this. And I think that's the only thing that I get sad about with Mr. Kelly. Like, you see what these people are doing. Why aren't you picking up the phone, calling and saying, I'm being harassed by this young girl? Now, she
Right.
said she was 18. We invited her to the parties. She kicking it with everybody with the ID that says 18. But that don't give her the right to be out there riding around my goddamn house and climbing over my damn fence. I'd have detect her ass was crazy. You got to go. You got to go. But
Right.
you know, I don't know.
Right.
It's so many people, scenarios to blame. I blame the government. I do. I blame the women. I'm sorry, but I do. You cannot play these games with love like this. They all said that they loved him. He was a good guy. Then they tell, well, you all don't know R. Kelly and Robert Kelly. Well, goddamn it, I guess you should have got to know him then. Maybe you should have got to know him. Because if you ask me, he was telling you who the fuck he was in his music all along from the fucking 80s. He told you he wanted to bump and grind, swine on me, all that shit. What, you didn't take that shit seriously? You should. You should, because every goddamn artist out there that done made all of these type of love songs, look at their videos. The women are on the stage. His damn wife is on the stage cracking her shit open. What makes you think that you were going to be this special one? What? Like, you ask me, you take your ass in as a groupie, you remain as a fucking groupie. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, I know, Shady. I know. I know. Gave these women everything. And I saw him the way I'm hearing it. It was protection. No, you can't go to the mall.
I'm back.
Yeah,
What you
I'm
were
getting an
saying
echo.
now?
Hold on. No, I was saying that with all these women, I looked at them putting protection on them. He can't take them to get their hair done all the time or get shoes and stuff. He had to buy you somebody, pay somebody for those things to lavish his with.
So yeah, so everybody. That's why I said. That's why I said. if R. Kelly gotta go to jail, everybody else gotta go to jail. That facilitated and took the girl shopping and bought this and bought that and this, that, and third. He ain't doing this shit by
Yeah. Yeah.
himself. Like if he gonna go down, then everybody else that played the part gotta go down. It just can't be him.
I think they
You feel me?
may be coming for some of them. I think the ones that took the stand against him is the ones that feels like that they are, in the safe zone. You know, that's it. I could not
Period, point
visit
blank,
hearing this
man.
story for
Ain't no
15 or
fucking way.
30 years and decide I want to take the stand with the prosecution. No.
Thank y'all
Just walk
ladies for
away.
coming over here. I appreciate y'all for coming over here. Hit
Yeah.
that like button, you feel me? Y'all hit that like, y'all get them likes up, you feel me? Trying to get noticed out here in the YouTube street for a little razzle dazzle. I ain't trying to be famous though. I just want to be regular.
Whatever.
Nah, real shit, bro. Like, nah, man. Like a lot of people be on YouTube, and then I be finding out that like a lot of people be blogging on stuff, and then they be having ulterior motives and stuff. I don't got none. Ain't got none.
This just, hey, this just my opinion. I just wish it was a different place for him with growing with the people that was really out there to support him. I wish it would have played out a little bit better with his support. That's all. So, with that being said,
oh yeah. I mean, yeah, man. Look, everybody, as far as producers, whoever was in them studios when them girls was there, they need to be there too. Cause
all young ladies.
Young ladies. That's what I'm gonna say. Young lady. Like, enjoy your sleep.
I will. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. And then there's Wiz the Wizard. Oh yeah, they found Kelly Price. But she's saying she almost died from the COVID. So was she threatened by the PTB to promote COVID and the vaccination? Was they going to off Kelly Price if she didn't get down with the get down? I'm just trying to figure it out. This way. Fuck that. Oh shit. Like I said though, if Kelly going down, everybody else need to go down. Everybody else that played a part in every situation, from the hotel rooms, from the ones that booked the hotel rooms, the ones that kind of went to go get the girls. You feel me? All that, bro. Everybody, because if R. Kelly was not, if Robert Kelly was, you feel me? If he's the star, that means he had henchmen to go do his dirty work. So therefore, the henchmen have to get it too. He can't go by himself. And if it's a RICO, that means it's organization. So it has to be other key players that's inside of it, included inside of this RICO. So we will have to, wait and see when the files are, released, whatever. We ain't even see. And then it might be more people that's gonna go down. So like I said, time to tell. But don't be surprised who else comes down the line. Because the truth way stranger than the fiction. And a lot of people can't even believe a lot of this weird ass shit that y'all been taught to hate. Y'all whole life been going on right before y'all eyes and I didn't even know it. Right before y'all eyes. But really like you don't even see it though, cause you only see what they want you to see. What they want you to see. They don't want you to see what they really doing. You feel me? What's done in the dark always come to light. It don't matter if he didn't know. You feel me? He should have found out. Should have asked us the necessary question. He should have should have had the curious mind to understand or know about what the fuck he was getting himself into. Ain't no way I'm finna be walking out here blind, bro. Was R. Kelly walking out here blind? You feel me? Because I can't feel sorry for a grown person. You feel me? That know. You feel me? And allegedly this man got kids, so I can't see him touching on other you feel me, other young women. Like how you a father but you a whole pedo. That don't even that don't even go in the same sentence. Like you can't be a father and be a pedo. Like that's weird. Like most pedos don't have kids. Oh shit. No, I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, they probably do. They probably had kids just so they could go prey on other kids. Salute NBA. Man, they trying to get that nigga a trillion years, man. Salute, my G. Um, they be like, no, don't call me G. I'm like, G stand for guy, my G. My G. G. My gangster, you my guy, my dude, my person, my homie. Nah, but like, yeah, they trying to hit that nigga with a trillion years, boy. They trying to build Cosby his they finna man, let me fire this dope back up, man. I'm finna go in on his ass. I said I'm finna flame his ass. I gotta do him one time, bro. Like, bro, the nigga guilty because the man married Aaliyah 15. Bam his ass off that. Bam his ass off that, nigga. Bam his ass off that. Fuck it, bro. Bam him off that. He married Aaliyah at 15. He guilty. Yeah, you ain't lying, Jay Bennett. You're not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying. It happens in the house, and then on top of that, when it happens in the house, guess what the house do? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about it. Hold on, we ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna keep it in the, we gonna keep it, we ain't gonna talk about it, we gonna forget about it, we gonna act like it didn't happen. We're gonna pray about it. We're gonna talk to God about it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to God instead of addressing the situation, we're gonna talk to God about it. Nah, address the situation. Fuck that, bro. How you have get you, how your kids get molested and then you cover up for the dude because you love him or for because he provide. Nah, nigga, that nigga go to jail, bro. That nigga need to go to jail or yeah, that nigga need to go to jail or die. I preferably pick death for their eyes, but I'm not the one that you feel me. I'm not the one that call the shots. I'm just saying I feel like if you do that to kids, yeah, you deserve to die. You deserve to die. Period. Death. I feel like if you touch minors, you should die. Off rip. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're not gonna talk about it. This is not allegedly. This is my shit. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Fuck it. It is what it is. If you fuck with little kids, you need to die. That go from what baby to goddamn me. What 17, 18? Even then, you feel me? Like it's certain shit. Like it's certain shit that you're not gonna put up with. You feel me? Yo, let me smoke. I'm thinking right. I'm ranting. Let me calm down. Let me give me a little smoke shit. Get a little air in my lungs. You feel me? Get a little smoke in my lungs too. At the same time, while I'm trying to breathe and enhance my mind, so I can enlighten y'all on what God telling me to tell y'all. You feel me? But how everybody doing? I appreciate the other person that just came in. Please hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. You feel me? So you'll be notified when I go live. You feel me? I am Illuminegro and Lion Minority. You feel me? This is the platform. You feel me? Where everybody could just vibe, speak their mind. You feel me? Ain't even really worry about YouTube policies. So you feel me? Just understand you got freedom of speech. This is the real America. You can call this shit the ghetto if you want to, but I mean, I don't really condone that ghetto business because I'm more suburban and I'm trying to like elevate my mind. Yep. See? But see, look, the Illuminati come and spank that eye. Illuminati come spank that eye, boy. But look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It ain't even about that, bro. Look. He doing the shit that he doing the shit that he see done in them parties. So now he want him one of them, but he ain't on that level. He ain't, you feel me? So they had the man, come on, bro. This nigga trying to be like a whole masturbation and shit, bro, doing Masonic shit. So is R. Kelly in that order? Is R. Kelly in a secret order or no? Is R. Kelly a part of that brotherhood? Like get along, you feel me? Get along to be alone, head ass. Get along to be alone. Get along to be alone. Get along to be alone. Yeah. That's what we're gonna call them. Get along to be alone. And I ain't trying to, shaking no hands, ain't no being no friendly, no none of that. But look, real spill, let's just be real. Like a lot of that shit happened in the motherfucking house. Half of the time when the shit do go down, motherfucker be like, especially in the black household, feel me? Don't let it be a church family, or they gonna be like, oh yeah, we gonna talk to pastor about it. We gonna have pastor pray on you, like you feel me? Come on, man. But what prayer gonna do for the mind that gotta picture that? You feel me? Seeing that shit over and over and over and over, and then they asking themselves why did that shit happen? Or they might even take it a step further and try, you feel me, do something to the person that did it. And then it'd be a whole little situation. You feel me? Be a whole little situation, and the next thing you know, the laws show up. Somebody done bow. You feel me? Now imagine, what if one of them girls would have knocked R. Kelly ass out? Then it would have been a whole nother situation. But I don't know. But I feel like they railroaded him, but he railroaded it. So I really can't even really feel bad for him because you a whole grown man. It don't matter if the man didn't know how to read and write back then. You can teach yourself. You always learn. It's always room for improvement. So it really ain't no excuses out here in this world. As you can see, it ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. You can't be like, well, I had this person for this and I had this person for that, and nah, that's your responsibility as a man to understand what's going on around you at all times. You can't lose track. You can't make the same mistakes as Mr. Kells. Because following Mr. Kells, you see where Kells at. Oh, I want to be like R. Kelly. Oh, you still want to be like R. Kelly? Or no? A lot of people cracking jokes say, oh, I don't want to be like R. Kelly, but shit, what's gonna happen to Brother Polite down the road? And he can't even talk about the case, because if you talk about the case or say anything about the case, they can throw his ass right back in jail. So that's why he doing what he doing. He can't even talk about it. But that's a whole nother situation. We gonna talk about this one though. We gonna save that one for when that happens. But salute to everybody. You feel me? I'm finna tap out, man. Finna tap out, man. I'm finna go get me some Z's, you feel me? The pleasure was mine talking to y'all about this. Appreciate one pap, y'all subscribe to her. I appreciate all the beautiful ladies that came over here. Salute to everybody that came over here. Shit, hit the like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Until next time, I'm Negro. You feel me? Fuck with me. Y'all ready? Hey, that bitch slid. Hey, that bitch good.